Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Tennille. I'm a wife, a mom of three, and I'm currently documenting my husband and I's journey of paying off over 500,000 in debt using the zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method. So today is the second week of September, and we're going to be doing a total cash stuffing of 280 Rand. I know it's not much, and this is just for one envelope. When I say this last week has been testing, I still can't believe it. So if you're new around here, my husband and I haven't been paying our debt for about 3.5 years now, and have finally started paying it from this month. And it has literally left us with no money, no extra money. So it's literally money coming in, money going to expenses, debt, and we left with zero. So the luxury of entertainment, clothing, spending was all on hold for now, which, as I said in my previous videos, is a situation we created. So we're just going to have to live with it. Yeah, so just to give you a rundown on how my week actually went. Firstly, it started off with my husband's car tire burst. So we had to get that sorted out urgently. Our food budget had to increase because a family member has come to live with us. And so that's on top of a budget that was already unrealistic to begin with. What else came up? Oh, our electricity bill for some reason was 3 times more than it usually is. I'm still gutted about that. My baby also had his 10-week checkup, and my daughter had a school function. I mean, the last two things, my baby's checkup and my daughter's school function, these are things that we knew would pop up, but we clearly weren't prepared for it. So we just had to go with the flow and use what we had, unfortunately. This week has taught me why it's so important to have a fully funded emergency fund at all times, especially for moments like these. To be honest, we were taking our own time and just adding whatever extra cash we had at the end of each week to our emergency fund. So going forward, lesson learned, and we know that our emergency fund needs to stay full at all times. We're also still working on increasing our income and just getting different binders just to make sure that every expense is accounted for and that we have everything that we need. Let's just say that this journey has, even though it's been 1 week, has been a lot of trial and error, but I guess that's how we learn. So back to our cash stuffing. Let's see if we have any money left over from this week. So emergency fund, we still have our 200, but we're going to have to take out of it because at the end of the day, we need stuff, and I guess it's considered an emergency. Groceries, we have 20 Rand left. I think I'm just going to leave what's in here right in here. I'm not even going to touch it. Petrol, all that is here is going to go into petrol. Spending, we have nothing, and debt, we have nothing. So like I said before, all that's going to be in the emergency fund is going to be for my husband for petrol this week. Like, as I said before, he does work for us, so this is not even going to last half the week. So we need to make this work for at least half the week. So let's just count how much we have here, and it's 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 60, 80, 500. Okay, so we got 500, and that's going to be, I don't know, a couple of days. I'm not sure how many days. So let's just put all of that into petrol, and he's going to have to come and take this money out of the petrol to use for the week. And spending, we haven't got anything to put in there, or debts. As I said, this week was extremely testing, and just looking at how much I cashed off this week, it clearly means that we are going to have to go back into debt. And that's really demotivating because we really try to cover every need within our budget and had it all planned out. But I mean, no one could see all this happening. You know, I had so many moments this week where I was literally on my knees like, Lord, I thought you called me to this. And like, do I really have to do this video because it's so messy? And it's literally putting my family's business out there. And the Holy Spirit just reminded me of how God will use your mess. You know, one thing that I've learned on my Christian journey is that you have to die to what you think a season is going to look like. Because I saw every week playing out perfectly. But I'm just grateful for the lesson, as painful as it is, honestly, because it's highlighted the flaws within our budget. Today I was reading Exodus 17, and it speaks of the Lord providing water for the Israelites from a rock. And it made me wonder, how come they didn't have the basics, yet God sent them into the wilderness? Like, wasn't He with them? And it was just a loud light bulb moment that you can be in the will of God, but also in a season of great trouble, and just a reminder of how much we need Him. So I look at this week as a test, and to not focus on the problems but on the provider, because He did give them water. It says in the Bible, the water was gushing from the rock. So I just want to encourage you, if you're in a similar season, just stay faithful and on your journey, regardless of how hard this is for you and your family. Just stay focused and on the assignment, because that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's the end of our cash stuffing for today. I hope it's blessed you and encouraged you. And I thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next week. Bye.